Sue from Sue It Yourself. Today we're going to be filling in some expansion gaps on a driveway. You know, the little cracks that are meant to be there but are always filled with weeds or bugs. So, whoa, yeah, it could look like this. This is our before shot. Weeds everywhere! And here's our after. So as you can see, I resurfaced our driveway as well, sealed all of our expansion joints. This is our after shot. Looks pretty good, I think. Here's what you need: caulking gun, some self-leveling sealant, comes in different brands, some silicone, some backer rod. This is like some foamy tubular stuff, and some sand. I use this play sand from the local home improvement shop, and a broom and a dustpan. All right. To start, we want to prepare the surface. So if you have joints like these without a board, you want to clear them out as much as you can to make sure there's not any excess debris before you add the backer rod. The backer rod is going to kind of build up this area, and so that you can put the self-leveling sealer on top. So I cleaned it out, sprayed it out, made sure it was dry. I'm putting the backer board into this groove. Kind of gotta shove it in there to make sure that it's filled in, and I try to make sure that it's level so that we don't have like a little like roller coaster kind of look to it. So kind of like level it out, make sure it's kind of like all on the same level. And then you're going to use your silicone. I use this silicone that is actually meant for rain gutters, but really silicone is silicone, right? So adhere the backer rod to the concrete with the silicone, kind of trying to keep it into the groove before you add the self-leveling sealant. So use this silicone and let it dry. Come back once it's dry to add the self-leveling sealer. So I'm going to squeeze this with the caulking gun onto the backer rod, and I'm going to go back and fill in kind of like little spots, see how it's kind of grooved and shifty a little bit. So kind of fill in those little spots where it seems like it might expose the backer rod, which won't be very attractive. So kind of fill in those spots. Come back in a couple minutes and make sure it's leveled out a bit. It needs to still be wet. Don't let it dry before you add the sand. I like this method for adding the sand. I put the sand into my dustpan and shake it on top of the self-leveling sealant. Pile it kind of high. You know, you want this to really soak into the sealant. So pile it high on top of the sealer after you've done that, and let it sit. Read the manual or the label on your sealer to see how long it should take to dry, and before sweeping it, make sure that it's hardened. I let mine sit for about 24 hours just to be on the safe side. Swept it off, and it turned out pretty great. Pretty hardy. Seems like weeds would have a hard time kind of growing through this, and I'm pretty satisfied with the end result. Come back for more videos. See you soon.